Hello everyone. Um in one of my Dollar Tree hauls, and I will try to find it, link it right up there. Um the I mentioned that while we were on our trip, I saw something online or something that I purchased this Dollar Tree toy for. This is it's called Make It Blocks, and basically it's similar to a Lego something. The idea behind it is it comes with this big flat tray. It's got little round dots on it, and then you get a whole bag of these little doodads that have little dots, and they push on to the tray like so. I'm going to actually do it here in a minute, but so they go on like that. Now in the bag of and I had to put them in a plastic bag because I had to cut the bag open to get to it. In the bag there are two different kinds of these little guys. One of them, some of them, and there are multiple colors, have this little pin like thing on the top of it. The others are flat like that one. Okay, now there's not a lot of flat ones in there. There are many more with these little pins in it. So if you wanted to do this exact same thing with flat ones, you'd probably need a couple of these toys. And I might go back and get it. I haven't made up my mind yet. That's just the paper. As I said, just a minute, I'm looking for my tool. These are not the easiest things to get on and off. I found I needed something to get under it to pop it off of there. I will tell you that because of that, they stay on there real well. And, oh, I'm sorry. I don't even think I told you what I want to do with this. I want to mono print with it. We're going to print with it. Anyways, I found that this is a Dollar Tree pokey tool. And if you use it and just go underneath the edge of the little piece, it will pick them up. And then you can get them off. Okay? They stay on real well. I was very pleased with how well they stayed on, because they're a little fiddly and they're tiny. So it is something that you want to have a little patience with. It took me a while to get this design on here, and I did not want to make you watch me get the design on there. I just laid out a design and went for it. It could be any design you want. It could be straight rows of little dots, for that matter. Now, I have another one of these plates that I use on my jelly plate, and it just makes dots. But for today, we're gonna... Did I take that one off of there somewhere? No, it was the extra one. We're just gonna play with it, with this design. I think that it'd be a lot of fun to make rows of dots, just different things you could do with it. For one thing, I like little circles, so dots is a natural kind of thing to it. But it did help to get these on there, or off of there, with the pokey tool. Anytime you want to take them off, it helps to have something to get under the edge. I started out with a screwdriver, and it was too thick. The blade of it was too thick to get under there. Now then, I bought this to do mono prints with, but I had an idea while I was messing with it, that if you took your paper, let's put that back over there, and a crayon, and went sideways at it, you would get your design so you could use it like a rubbing plate, is what I'm trying to say. Which, you know, is another way to use something. Now, if you were doing jelly plating or something, you could jelly plate over the top of this and your paint would not stick to where the crayon was. So now that's very fast and very messy, but if you took your time, you would get a really nice clean print. And so you can use this like an okay, the word just went away. I just said it and it went away. A rubbing plate. So that's something to think about, that it's got other options. I think it'd be fun to get some black wax crayon and make some collage papers with it. So now I'm going to use a jelly plate to put my ink out, my paint out on, but you could use a palette or something like that. I just happen to have this small jelly plate, which the reason I have it is to use this way. Let's see here, which side is the dirty side? Oh, it doesn't. I guess it's pretty clean on both sides. Man, it decided to rain just now. So I have this jelly plate sit here. That's just to put my paint on. Then I'm going to use two brayers, one for the paint and one for the paper. And I'm just going to do it with this blue ink, blue paint. This is just acrylic paint. What we're going to do is, let's see, I think we'll use this one for the paint. We're just going to, oh my, sticky, sticky, sticky. All right. I just want to get paint on my roller, on my brayer. And then paint on my plate. And I am going to put this on here. Now you could use your hands, and your hands might, let's do it both ways. Let's try it with our hands, and then let's try it with the brayer. Okay, that's with my hands. Now, isn't that fun? I like the little dots. I really do. Now, I think the little square pieces would be fun too. And therefore, I might have to go buy another. It was $1.25. But there's not enough square pieces in it to do much of a design. That was why I went to using the round ones. Okay, we just want to make sure we get the little pegs nice and covered. And this time on this side, I'm going to use the brayer to, and both of these are soft brayers, just FYI. But I wanted to see if it would give me a better print with the brayer. I think it does give me a little bit better print with the brayer. Maybe I just didn't rub my hands on it enough. But isn't that fun, all those little dots? Now, like I said, you could do any design you wanted to. Let's, this is a test I did earlier where I was doing the rubbing. Let's see what happens when we put another... Okay, now my paint on the jelly plate is drying, so we'll see. It might be too dry for... our printing plate. That's fun, but it was getting dry on the plate, so that is why it didn't pick up as well. There's not enough moist paint on the jelly plate. I'm just going to pick up the rest of it off of the plate. Now then, let's do something different. This time we're going to use it like a stamp on the jelly plate. Oh dear, all over. Oh yeah. Okay. So what we want to do is once again get out a nice covering on the jelly plate. And I'm going to brayer off my brayer this time. Okay. Now then. Oh, that is really cool. Now, I did overlap them. Let's do it without overlapping them because that's really awesome. I really do like that one. Oops. The whole point is that this thing can be turned into multiple designs, and I thought that was really fun with it. It's plastic, you can wash it. It's not gonna hurt it to wash it. Let's get the paint off my brayer. Okay. And this time, let's not overlap them. Let's do this, and then this, so you can sort of see the design better. Now that's really awesome. I think I almost like it better as a tool to decorate, to lift off the jelly plate, than I do to create a monoprint. Now, the thing of it is, if you don't have a jelly plate, then you have the monoprint ability. Let's take any paint off of there that's on there. That was, you know, just, there was just paint left on there. This is really cool how I got different kinds of layers with the same tool by doing the crayon and then printing and then just spraying over it. So that's really awesome. I really think this is, for $1.25. This little toy was a fun, I think it will be a fun addition. This is what it looks like on the shelf. It's got that tag, and it's got these. It's got this green thing in it, and it cost $1.25. And there's lots more pegs. So if you have the round pegs, it will be very easy to do all kinds of designs. And I think that that would be a lot of fun, both as a rubbing plate, as a printing plate, as a jelly plate tool. So success. I really like this $1.25 I spent on that. I think it'll be a lot of fun. This one really intrigues me. So, go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.